In the hush of the evening when the tired sun slips below the hill, I remember you still. When the first silver star trembles awake in the blue-black sky, I remember you still. The wind moves softly through the restless leaves like a secret never spoken, carrying the scent of distant promises the earth has broken. And every wandering side brush my windowsill, I remember you still. The night unfurls her velvet across the shoulders of the waiting town. Streetlights bloom like fragile thoughts no hand can press or drown. In their amber halos and the spaces they cannot fill, I remember you still. I have written your name on the surface water and watched it disappear. I've whispered it into my pillow where no listening soul could hear. Even when silence answers with a sharper chill, I remember you still. The clock upon the wall performs its patient, merciless art, dividing moments into fragments that pierce the heart. Between each measured second, stubborn and shrill, I remember you still. There are gardens I avoid because the roses lean too close. Their petals hold the shade of blush your gentle laughter chose. And every crimson bloom that bends against my will, I remember you still. The moon ascends like a polished coin in a beggar's trembling hand, casting borrowed light across the indifferent land. In a borrowed glow upon the sleeping hill, I remember you still. I told myself that time would be a faithful, tender guide, that seasons turn and soften what pride could not divide. Yet autumn's gold and winter's frost conspire to drill your echo deeper in my chest, I remember you still. There was a day the river ran with reckless youthful speed, as though it knew no barrier, no sorrow, no need. I stood upon its bank with courage thin and frail and ill, and its wild untamed music, I remember you still. My friends speak kindly of futures bright and wide, of doors flung open, of new paths to stride. I nod as though convinced by their hopeful skill, but beneath their shining maps I remember you still. The morning sometimes tempts me with its fragile grace, a pale wash of gold across the earth's upturned face. For a breath I believe I have climbed sorrow's steepest in every unwritten ending, I remember you still. I wander through crowded markets thick with human sound, where bargaining voices rise and laughter spins around. Yet in that vibrant tide where countless faces fill, I search for yours alone, I remember you still. The rain arrives some nights with sudden urgent plea, striking rooftops like fingers on a fever key. It drums my solitude until each silver drop repeats your name, I remember you still.